Our series on Antichrist today. I'm in Revelations chapter 19 and verse 19. It says, "And I saw the beast," that's the Antichrist, "the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him who sat on the horse and against his army." So this is Antichrist in the Valley of Armageddon. In the Valley of Armageddon is going to be Antichrist, and he starts with 11 nations. He'll grow to many more. So their armies will be there. The king of the east, which is China, will be there. And then so they're gathered together to make war with each other and with Jesus. "And the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked signs in the presence by which he deceived those who received the mark and those who worshiped the image. These two were cast alive in the lake of fire, burning with brimstone." So there's two separate judgments that creation will endure. Right now, if someone dies, they go into a place called torment, hell in the earth. They're going to end up in the lake of fire in Revelation 21. Satan is locked up after Antichrist is thrown into the lake of fire for 1,000 years, and Jesus will be here for the millennial reign of Jesus. When Satan's released, he'll deceive for a little while. He'll be captured. He'll be thrown into the lake of fire. So everyone's going to end up in the lake of fire that doesn't belong to God. Antichrist and the false prophet will be the only two entities, only two beings there for a millennium, for 1,000 years. And so again, verse 20, "The beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked signs in the presence by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast, those who worship the image of the beast. These two were cast alive into the lake of fire, which burns with brimstone. The rest were killed with the sword that proceeded from the mouth of him, Jesus, who sat on the horse, and all the birds were filled with their flesh." And so when you look at what's happening here, when Jesus comes back, let me give you the play-by-play. So Jesus descends from heaven, sits on a cloud. Those alive on earth that are Christians are raised, caught up together with those that had died before. We receive new resurrection bodies. We come back, Jesus, from his words, destroy all of those in Armageddon. Angels gather all of the goats on the earth, everyone that didn't believe in Jesus or operate in love or help the saints, and the earth is cleansed from them. We're here on earth, and he establishes his 1,000-year reign here on earth. His 1,000-year reign here on earth. And so when you look at this is about 3.5 years after Great Tribulation begins. Jesus comes back and conquers and makes everything right. He reconciles the books. So this man, Antichrist, will be thrown by Jesus alive into the lake of fire. He'll be tormented forever and ever and ever with the false prophet. Satan and his fallen angels will end up there, and every human being born that didn't make heaven will end up there as well. This is the final judgment, which is called the Great White Throne Judgment, where Jesus takes care of all of creation at that point and judges all of creation. Remember, he created everything. And so that's the demise of Antichrist. There's a lot more about him that we didn't talk about. He starts off with 10 nations. He's the 11th in a coalition. He understands the occult very well. There's Satan worship all around him. He's an atheist. I believe that he will deceive the world, that even aliens may have planted humanity here. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going to be very persuasive to those that don't know the Word of God. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please share, follow, and like on social media. Please follow us or become a member of our ministry at watchersoftruth.com. That's watchersoftruth.com. It's in your description of your teaching. Go there, become a free member. You'll get 2 sets of notes a week in our private blog on news, finance, politics, and the end times. Every Friday morning it'll be emailed to you. You'll have access to all of our curriculum and workbooks for free. You can order books. They're all free to you. Just pay for shipping. And then pray about joining us as a partner, sharing in the fruit of our ministry, giving us $10 or more a month. We're praying for 400 $25 or more a month donors to help build a foundation that we can survive on by adding staff and doing more curriculums to give to the world. God bless you. Have a great day. May God's face shine upon you and you be blessed in all that you do.